This is your Diamond Insight for tonight of load shedding, the return of dark days. The dreaded blackouts have once again dawned on 19 million Zambians after ZESCO sounded concerns on the rapid decrease of water levels in the Kariba Dam. According to expert data from the binational regulatory body owned by Zambia and Zimbabwe, the Zambezi River Authority, instead of the normal operating level of 480.50 meters of water, it has fallen to 475.60 meters. This has led to reduction in generation from 1,080 megawatts to 400 megawatts. We are further told the problem has been further complicated by the shutdown for annual maintenance of 150 megawatts machines at Zambia's only thermal power plant and largest independent power producer, Mamba Collieries Limited. The aforementioned are technical reasons that are seldom understood by ordinary Zambians in a nation where illiteracy is rife and demand for basic necessities is over the roof. 7 years ago, the nation experienced this dark chapter that compelled businesses and households to source alternative sources of energy such as solar and mass usage of fuel power generators, which are not cheap. While Zambians will have to endure 6 hours, we are informed in Zimbabwe the situation is even worse, where load shedding is said to run for 18 hours, hence plunging the country in severe power cuts. What baffles us is the inertia for the two nations that share Africa's second largest river, the Zambezi, to embark on energy mix, because scientific findings are loud and clear on the worsening climate change that has been battering various parts of the globe where weather patterns have been turned upside down. Why the fixation on hydropower generation when it is becoming more obvious that rainfall is increasingly becoming unreliable? Studies have been done before that Zambia's weather is ideal for solar and wind energy, which of course have a hefty cost, but arguably they can increase and present an opportunity to turn hydropower generation as secondary source. It is common knowledge that Zambia possesses uranium deposits. However, we are not preview what type of grade it is, or it can be used on fuel in nuclear power plant. Hence, we can only assume there is hope too for such a sensitive mineral. We will not labor to explain. 60 years is too long to rely on the Kariba Dam, whose reliability is testimony to lack of water in many years to come render it inoperable. We commend the work being done by ZESCO and its cooperating partners, but we feel it is these dark days that technocrats should see the light at the end of the tunnels of the Kariba Dam. It is in these tough times that solutions must be sourced in the aforementioned energy mix to reduce the burden of subjecting populations in limited power supply in times of escalating cost of living. Already, this chapter spells doom to more forests as demand for charcoal intensifies, hence worsening Zambia's environmental crisis, as it is one of the countries on earth known to experience acute deforestation, and the wrath of climate change has already tested the nation in recent years. 7 years later, load shedding is back. Surely, it will take nearly another decade to end this binational energy crisis. The blackouts are counterproductive.